Homer's supervisor Ted is about to retire, and Mr. Burns decides to select one person from Homer, Lenny, and Carl to be the next supervisor. In the end, he chooses Carl, who is relatively smarter. Homer and Lenny are still immersed in the joy of having one of their own as their boss, not realizing that Homer's nightmare is about to come. Carl starts to lose interest in Homer's jokes. He appoints Homer as his executive secretary, making Homer work like a horse for him, and threatens Homer with the poor economic situation, giving him the choice between being his secretary and being fired. Homer has no choice but to become Carl's secretary. After working until midnight and getting home, Homer still has to deal with Carl's schedule. To make up for Marge, who has been neglected, Homer books a super romantic hotel for her. However, when he is enjoying the time alone with Marge, he receives a call from Carl. They are going on a business trip to Paris, France, to attend a nuclear energy exhibition, and the trip will last for a full 2 weeks. This makes Marge disappointed with Homer's busy work. At the nuclear energy exhibition in Paris, Homer takes care of everything for Carl, even having to perform a courtship dance for him. Carl is very satisfied with everything in Paris and asks Homer to apply for an extension of the business trip, with the return date undetermined. But Homer wants to end the business trip early and get back to Marge, only to be refused by Carl on the grounds of work. In fact, Carl is having a tryst with a Parisian woman. Homer walks on the street feeling sad, out of longing. Everything he sees reminds him of Marge. The next day, when Carl asks Homer to go to his room to drive away the moths, he gets the news that Homer has already returned to Springfield. In the face of Carl's threat, Homer also threatens Carl in return. It turns out that the woman Carl is having a tryst with is the First Lady of France. If Carl wants to fire Homer, Homer will call the President of France and expose their behavior. Finally, Homer successfully ends his absurd job and is able to return home and reunite with Marge.